Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in tonight's movie review, I'm gonna be doing a movie review on this movie released in March 2012, and it's also a comedy film too. And I just got done renting this movie off of Amazon recently. This I actually watched this a couple days ago actually. So, and of course I've also had this Blu-ray for a really long time before officially watching it like recently. And so, this review is going to be on Project X, released on March 2nd, 2012. Project X follows three high school seniors as they attempted to finally make a name for themselves. Their idea is innocent enough. Let's throw a party that no one will forget. But nothing could prepare them for this party. Word spreads quickly as dreams are ruined, records are blemished, and legends are born. And pretty much throughout for the remainder of the movie, you get yourself a little like adult party of something like that. It's like because this movie's kind of almost played out as like a party movie where throughout most of the movie it's basically just like all the characters, including the main ones, like throwing a huge adult party that is aimed towards adults, of course, like for like a 21st birthday or something like that. It's kind of almost like that other movie which came out the following year, and I actually just got done watching tonight, 21 and Over, which I thought 21 and Over was a pretty good movie in my opinion. But but for Project X is actually played out as like a found footage comedy film where it's mostly recorded on like a camera on hand, and it's basically one of those like found footage comedy films. And during the party scenes, you get lots of inappropriate scenes that you should never try at home. And yeah, even when I started watching this movie, when I rented this movie off of Amazon, there was actually a warning and disclaimer at the very start of the movie before the logos appear, because it's like the stunts and scenes in this movie were performed by professionals, and if you try any of those stunts at home, you will most likely get arrested or die. So don't do it. Yeah, because that kind of almost reminds me of the Jackass warning and reminder. Like the stunts you're about to see in this movie were performed by professionals. So for your safety and precaution, we recommend that you should not try any of these stunts at home. And yeah, and like I said, if you try this at home, you will most likely die or get arrested. So don't do it. And yeah, because it even says it on the front of the Blu-ray cover here. The events portrayed in this film are fictional, and all stunts were performed by actors in a controlled environment. No one should attempt or no one should attempt to recreate or reenact any of the scenes, stunts, or general activities portrayed in the film. Yeah, so whatever you do, guys, if you're gonna throw an adult party at night, please make sure it's not after 11:30, or any time that's too late before midnight, because otherwise things are gonna go wrong. Yeah. Yeah, because and there was actually a scene in Project X where one of the neighbors robs tries to stop and end the party, like at 11:30 at night. But then of course he ends up getting tased, and then he punches it, and then he punches that person, that kid in the face. Like, yeah. Yeah, this is exactly why you should not recreate any of the scenes any of the scenes in this movie. Oh yeah, and then towards the end of the movie, you get like a whole riot scene. You get like a whole chaos and riot with like a little flamethrower that causes a tree, and their house is on fire. And they even got that on the news like during this movie as well. They even got those on the TV news at like 3 o'clock in the morning, like after three in this movie. And like I said, this movie is actually a fictional movie. This is not based on true events. This did not happen for real. This movie's actually fictional, and yeah, because during that chaos and that riot scene towards the end of the film, they actually got that on the TV news at around after 3 o'clock in the morning. And especially like because when I was rewatching clips from this movie after watching it for the first time. Yeah. Yeah, because yeah. And so and so this movie is also produced by Todd Phillips, and it says here it's from the producer Todd Phillips, who's also known for directing The Hangover. He also directed Old School, and of course he directed 2019's Joker. And the movie's not even a long movie. It's only like 88 minutes. So it's a very short movie. Yeah, and of course we know the movie's rated R, and it's for crude and sexual content throughout, nudity, drugs, drinking, like lots of language, reckless behavior, and mayhem, all involving teens. Yeah. So it's not really considered like a 21st birthday because you get lots of teenagers in this movie, and yeah. But I thought this was a pretty good movie in my opinion. I liked it because I can definitely say this movie was definitely a party. Yeah, because the movie itself is mainly a party movie. Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, if you're but like I said, if you've seen this movie, then you should not recreate or you should not recreate or reenact any of the stunts or doings that happened in this movie. Yeah, because that's kind of like how they say at the very end of the credits to movies, like how any recreation or reenactment is coincidental. But the scenes in this movie are actually like a different kind of coincidental. And like I said, if you try any of the stunts seen in this movie, like if you try any of the stunts or do things that you just saw in this movie, that you will most likely get in serious trouble. Yeah. And of course, and I thought the acting itself, I thought this movie did have some pretty good acting in this film. At least the acting was pretty good, not regardless, like nonetheless. Oh yeah, and Miles Teller is also in this film too. Like Miles Teller, who appears as himself, and yeah, Miles Teller was also in 21 and Over as well, and yeah, he was good in that film too for one of his earliest movies before he became more famous in Top Gun Maverick. Yeah. So yeah, because I enjoy some things about this movie, and of course and there are some funny scenes here and there. While sometimes there are some gross out and inappropriate humor, but I managed to sit through it okay, and yeah. So overall, Project X was a good movie, and I'm gonna give Project X 4 stars out of 5. Yeah. This is not only a good movie in my opinion, but also a great movie too in my opinion. Really great. And I don't really care about the negative reviews. Like some thought it was pretty funny, while some didn't find it funny. But for me, I found it pretty funny. So yeah, it was great. So yeah, if you're bored one day and got nothing to watch, so like if you're bored one day and you can't think of a good one to watch just to kill some time, then I say this is a good movie to watch if you're bored one day, and even if you're interested, then that makes more sense. So that's my review on Project X, and that's going to be it for this review. And so with that being said, thanks for watching as always. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and make sure to like this video as well. With that being said, until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.